So to start off, I'm the CFO for our Asia-based and Africa-based private equity funds, but I'm actually based in Washington, D.C., responsible for the operations, so not on the ground, so my comments are from that perspective. So Carlyle has been a leader in emerging markets and a first mover among our peers in emerging markets. We entered Asia in 1998. Now we have both buyout funds and growth funds in Asia. We have funds focused on the Middle East and Northern Africa, which is what Suzanne was referring to. We have funds in Brazil, Mexico, and Peru. We have over 100 investment professionals in these markets right now. So we began analyzing the opportunity in sub-Saharan Africa many years ago. And to that end, we identified a strong team of local professionals that have the skill set we believe to build the fund. So the Carlyle strategy in all the markets that we go into has been consistent, which is to identify the opportunity and then identify local partners, hand-select local partners that we believe can launch that strategy. So we believe local teams with local professional networks and knowledge of customs and how to get things done, practices, are critical to the success in any new market. They have intimate knowledge of the markets, and they're able to source, diligence, and manage the businesses that we invest in. Our first fund in sub-Saharan Africa will operate out of Johannesburg and Nigeria. We think that gives our teams the best access to the 8 to 10 target countries in sub-Saharan Africa that the fund will focus on. As the portfolio develops, the team may expand to open an office in East Africa to provide additional support in the region. The strategy of the fund is to focus primarily on the growth of the region, which we believe will result in expansion of a consumer middle class in the target markets. And the fund will focus on businesses that can benefit from that growth, such as fast-moving consumer products, transportation and logistics, consumer and commercial banking, as well as downstream oil and gas mining services. The cornerstone of the Carlyle model is to support the local teams with the investment professionals around the globe. Carlyle has over 650 investment professionals and 24 operating executives. The operating executives are available for consultation on areas such as specific industries, international markets, and sourcing top-class management teams to help grow our companies. We refer to this as the One Carlyle Approach, and to what my colleagues have said, we hope that the One Carlyle Approach brings a disciplined approach to investing in sub-Saharan Africa. Carlyle has $180 billion invested in 118 active funds and 81 fund-of-funds across the globe. We have completed close to 460 private equity transactions around the world, and we're excited to now be in Africa. We've completed our first investment in the Sub-Saharan Africa Fund and are close to completion on our second. We're optimistic that we'll continue to grow our presence in the region as our current fund matures.
Doing business in Africa. You can't afford to be without Africa Investor.